After my blog post on singing in masks, I had a lovely message from Andrea from Funky Masks asking if I'd like to review her singer's mask, and of course I said yes please, that would be interesting. So here it is. It comes in a nice little bag, and there it is. It's in a funky fabric. I also a fabric that would make my chorus smile, so I hope that's going to work. I thought it'd be useful to do a comparison with the mask that I would otherwise be using, which I have to say I already achieve adequacy. So that's the baseline. But it's just used as a point of comparison. But if you're not interested in those ones, just skip ahead till this bit, and when you see the funky fabric, that's the funky mask review moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sing a couple of exercises of the kind of thing I'd normally do when warming up, and then a bit of song. I'll do that first without any mask at all, and then with the various mask options I've got available, so you can hear how it affects the sound, and then I can tell you how it feels. So that's the plan. So without any mask at all, they said our love would never work. They said that when I met you. Well, they were right. It's over now. Still I won't forget you. My first mask option is my homemade mask, also rather funky fabric, I think you'll find. This is three layers, outer 2 layers of cotton, middle is t-shirt material. It's got a nose wire in to help it fit. It's not very well made because I'm not a very good seamstress, but it's okay. So this is what the mask is like on. No problem. I really can't bubble. It's too tight to bubble. I can. So other let's say VT exercises are available. Not a deal breaker. When the next door neighbour's yelling, when I spend a whole day smelling old men's max, when both my ears are blocked with wax, when conversation turns to taxidermy, I will think of you. So a little bit of kind of muffling of the consonants there, but it's basically a decent singing experience. The next mask is a standard surgical mask of the type you see littering the pavements all the way home from the shops these days. Bubbling, no problem. When I see a child dismember insects, or when I remember how I feel the day after an Indian meal, or when I see a jellied eel, my darling, I will think of you. Now, some pull that down. The problem is it's just too big. It rides up. It gets in my eyes. It's ridiculous. So what I've got here instead is a little strap. It's got buttons on. So that's now anchored there. I can still bubble, no problem. Or when my best friend doesn't like Beryl Cook or David Hockney, or when I think of Dick Van Dyke trying to do a Cockney accent. So much more comfortable because it doesn't come on my face. A little bit of sucking in of the air like I had with my cloth mask because it's tighter, but it's not a deal breaker. Over a long time it might get a bit damp, but it hasn't bothered me yet. Now, the bit you've been waiting for, onto the funky mask. So we have here, so as you see, it's kind of box shaped. It's got a space inside. It's got a nose wire to shape it round your nose, and it's got adjustable straps, so that's clever. Andrea diagnosed me as needing slightly smaller than standard, possibly because she's seen how I needed to anchor the other one. Possibly she knows that I've just got a small head because I've got a notoriously small brain. So, pinch it over your nose, as the instructions do. adjusted the ear straps earlier so they're about the right length. So this feels very different. It's quite tight round here, and you can feel it is and round underneath the chin. But there's a lot more space inside there, and bubbling no problem. And there's really it's never going to slap back an empty mouth when you sing. It's just not going to do that. When the shop is out of Tizer, when above my head there flies a jumbo jet, when all my towels are dripping wet, or when my pink blancmange won't set, my darling, I will think of you. When my arm says time for shut-eye, when I wash up dinner but I get no thanks, whenever I smell septic tanks, whenever I see 2 short planks, my darling, I will think of you. So yeah, that's comfortable. I like it. It's getting a bit warm in here after a couple of verses, but you know, not any more than in the other masks. The big disadvantages of the boxing you in with either breathing or bubbling, not a problem. The fit feels good. I'm not getting puffing around here. So all in all, yes, I'd be very happy to sing in this for considerable length of time. So thank you, Andrea. But if you struggle with singing in a mask, this certainly does feel like the good kind of option. And from a safety perspective, it is well fitted. It's not sure the exact construction, but it's got at least 2 layers of good tight weave cotton in there, and it's washable. Other singers masks are available, but this is one that was sent to me by my friend because she wants everybody to be safe while they sing, and I'm happy to endorse it because I want everybody to be safe while they sing too, and wearing a mask is one of the best things you can do to keep your singing friends safe.